A clear understanding of content creation model, just as you can clearly see from the right up here. So we are going to be looking at the type of content creation model that we have as a content creator and why you need to tap into each of them and how best you can maximize your potentials on the internet space as a content creation. One thing you need to understand here is when you come to content creation, a lot of things are involved. It's beyond just copying things or recording things or just posting things randomly anyhow on the internet. You need to be strategic about it, and even when you are going for the organic traffic or paid traffic, you need to understand that you must have something genuine to get people to attracted to what you are trying to give them, whether what you are trying to sell or what you are trying to get you to at the end of the day. So what are the different type of content that we have that as a content creator you need to be conversant with? You need to be conversant with a text model. In this case, where you are typing text mostly for blogging and the rest of them, we are going to be seeing them one after the other. Then we will have the graphic related aspect, which is what you call the images. We are going to see them. I'm going to show you practical example. When we talk of images, when I come to this particular site here, you can see these are images you are seeing. You are going to see the benefit as it progresses. When we talk about video related content are no longer new. They are videos that you post online and the rest of them, you already know that. So what are the different aspect ratios for each of these social media handle? We have the Facebook, which is 4:9, which is the standard size. We also have other aspect of the video for Facebook, which is the reels. I'm going to show you in detail everything. YouTube will have the 16:9 aspect ratio. We also have the 1 minute view, which is the reels, which is the 9:16, the Instagram size. So Facebook are mostly for video that are within 4 minutes. 3 minutes is okay. YouTube, you can post up to 1 hour, 3 hours video, depending on how long your YouTube channel is, because there are criteria for you to be able to post 20 minutes up to 1 hour, 3 hours. So you need to meet up with those criteria. Then for the reels, the 1 minute is there too. You're going to see the advantage of each of these. Then the Instagram, we have the normal aspect ratio, the 4:3, and even the 9:16 reels. The TikTok is generally known for short form content. So posting long form content on TikTok might not really give you the kind of result you want, because TikTok and Facebook are not designed for that. YouTube is the one that is majorly designed for that. So why you need all of them? Let me begin to show you in details now. You get to see. We are going to be taking it one after the other. When I come to this particular platform, you see these are the different sizes. If you don't have the link to this particular site, don't worry, it will be at the description box for you to have access to his Canva, so that you can just sign up easily. You can see Instagram post is actually free to use. You have Instagram post, you can see this is the size. You can see the landscape Facebook, you can see the size. You can see the size for Instagram story. So each of them you need to understand. WhatsApp status, you can see the size. Facebook cover, Instagram reels, you can see the size. TikTok, you can see the size. So from here you can generate the sizes directly by just putting up your video here, doing some little adjustment, then you are good to go. So now let's go now to my YouTube channel. I'm going to show you the different content model from my YouTube channel. Now let me go back to Facebook first. I'm going to start from images so that I get to appreciate it. This is an image I just posted about 2 hours ago. Let me prove to you now so that you appreciate what I'm talking about. If I come up here, you can see it exactly 2 hours ago, but within the first 2 hours it's already having 4 reactions already on it. Then when I come to this particular, the reaction is not much, but I'm going to show you something interesting here. The interesting thing here is within the first 4 minutes that I posted, it has a couple of reactions from other ones too. You can see I'm already having, and Facebook is giving me suggestion to invite these people. I'll just click here. These are some of the strategies you use to get followers. You click here based on the reaction. How did I get to this stage? It's very simple. On this particular stage, when I click up here, you get to see where it asks me to invite people that have reacted to my post. You can see it here. One person reacted to your post. So when you click here, it will take you to that system. The same thing is applicable on the mobile phone too. So this is one powerful feature that this content model comes to play. When I come to this very stage, if I come to this my analytics here, you get to see This very point where I have this highest view, which is about 8 point something K, it was a picture that I posted. This same graphics related stuff that I posted that made it to be, gave me this kind of reaction and even views within the shortest possible time. So that is to tell you that posting images is as important as the normal videos that you are posting, and even text related content too. So let's go back to my YouTube now. I'm going to show you some interesting thing about what this is involved. So you can see this is the general view for the YouTube. This is a general video, you can see. But if I come to videos, this is talking about long form content. You can see it has 6.4K view. It has 87.4K impression. On an average, if you're a content creator, you might not really appreciate what this impression means. Impression is talking about the number of people they have shown this content to, which ordinarily on a good day, let's say for example, you are going around advertising your product to people, it means for you to be able to go around to show to 87 people is a lot of work. 87,000 persons, look at it, 87,000 persons. So you know that the internet is actually very powerful. Then with this 87,000, 6,000 were able to see just within the period of 28 days, which is averagely on a good day. It's not going to be possible if you want to do this in real life. It's not even possible for you to go around and tell a 6.4K. So these are after the 87,000 people that saw it, 4% of them click it, and 4,004 viewed it. That is for the long form content. Now you can see the advantage. Then if I come here to the short form content, you get to see 7.5K, 23,000 persons also viewed it. You can see it. It was shown to 23,000 persons, 7 point something thousand people viewed it. That is it. That is a very good one again. If I come to post again, you can see on this case here we are talking about images and text related content. You can see by just posting, I was able to get an impression of 1.2K. That is for YouTube. You can see this is why it's very good to tap into all these available features. You can see 24 likes, which is already, that is an added point for me. Growing, you can see for the short, you can see 167 like. It gave me 40 subscribers. If I'd never posted this thing, I wouldn't have gotten this number of subscribers. So that should tell you that putting all your energy on one particular form of content might not really be advisable, because you need to build your system to have a wider scope of the audience that you want. Then when I come to this, here is the advantage here when I talk about impression and views. So for you to have a 1,000 impression, let's get to see how much will you cost on the internet space. By the time I come here and I decide to click cost per 1,000 impression, that means for every 1,000 persons, if I'm to run an advert, let's take for example, I don't have a YouTube channel, it means it would have likely cost me about $5 for every 1,000. So that means for 10,000 impression, it means it's going to be times 10, which is 5 times 10, that is $50. You can see. So for 20,000, that would have been about $100. I'm going to spend about $100 just to get this impression. Just to get this impression that I'm showing you guys here. This particular impression, it would have cost me $100. Let's say for example, I was running an advert. So can you see how powerful it is? So this is how some of these things are very important when it comes to content creation, when you are dealing with some of these things. So these are some of the advantages you get to enjoy with this. So building this concept is really very important. It has potentials of making you gather audience with time that you save costs when it comes to running adverts and trying to get people to your page, or getting product buyers to your product, or promoting your product. So the internet is a marketplace. It's all about promoting yourself and making yourself known on the internet. So I'm going to show you another short one again. As I try to explain it, let me prove to you why you need to tap into each of these content models. Let me come down here. I'm going to show you my audience. I'm going to show you the audience for the full video, long video. I'm going to show you the audience for the short form content. So for the case of the audience, let me come down here. You get to see the difference. So these are my general audience for all the videos related content I posted. You can see their location: Nigeria, United States, Ghana, India, and the rest of them. When I come to long video, you can see Nigeria is top, Ghana and the rest of them. But you can see the adjustment again. If I go to short, You can now see again the whole thing is even possible for people in Russia to get to see and India to get to see what I'm doing. So all these content models are very, very important. It expands your scope of audience. So the same thing with the different platforms. Facebook has its own, YouTube has its own, and the rest of them. Let me go to Google Trend. I'm going to show you another one again. So when I decide to show you from Google Trend, you can see in the last 7 days, you can see the impression on Google Trend. You can see on the 19th, you can see I have a spike here. You can see on 18th, I have a spike here. That is on a worldwide variable. You can see within the past 7 days. So these are some of the features, the advantages you get to benefit when you are able to push yourself on the internet space. You wouldn't have this recognition, and if you can go further, you can even see their location and the rest of them. So how do you access this particular platform? Is very simple. It's just a bonus feature I'm showing you here now. You just go to trends.google.com. Possibly I will leave the link in the description box for you to access. So thank you very much. I believe at this point you get to appreciate the different content model that we are having. So don't forget, subscribe and keep a date as I continue to bring you more, and follow.